And look at the table and what was dry between the two clubs, and only 5 points separating them. So the room after the break should be a cracker. Bаyер Lеverkusен, Borussia Dortmund. Welcome back to the Bаyеr Arena as the two teams shake hands. He's side Guimaraes. He slips in alongside Tar at the heart of the defence. He's largely been doing his work off the bench, but despite that, he's already many reasons why we are expecting some tussle. Recently, RB Leipzig. Who knows, with Haaland now in tow, perhaps this could be the start of Dortmund's assault on the title. Well, I think subplots to this game, and we'll just talk about them in a moment.
Talented young players as Brandt is. The opposition, you want to play in this game. Show everybody here today why you've moved on.
1-2 with a wry smile at Anfield as Sancho helps it on its way to Haaland. Was that maybe one touch too many? I understand why you want to get it to do even more defending than they want to. Sancho again.
He's played on that left-hand side, but still does a brilliant job for the team.
The depth, just look at the talent on the bench today. And it's a bench that here at Bаyер Lеverkusен in the early part of his career before playing.
Play it right back, he can play right side of midfield, he can play as a wing-back as he's playing.
It's because Borussia Dortmund is so often the metronome in a foot.
But then they come unstuck in the cup midweek. And sometimes you just got to say...
It won't be a tactical tussle, that's for sure. He's had a little stray arm from Tar. VAR will look at that. I think it was accidental, but it did catch him flush in the face, Guerrero. The way they're hurrying Bаyер Leverkusен in their ways. Schalke, the great rivals of Borussia Dortmund.
On a regular basis, I think the one thing for me this season has been a bit stopped.
Really linking the play well. Havertz with the ball in for the new signing. And it was actually
to stop them doing today.
Oh, and they're not looking as though they're going to, as Haaland hits it against the goalkeeper. Looked as though the angle was closing in on him. Another error, or do you give credit for Borussia Dortmund and the way that they're harried? The equaliser might arrive within moments. Brandt, good save again by Radecki.
It was a good save, he stood up.
I suppose if it was close to half-time, there'd be yet another opening. Hakimi's a wonderful talent. He will burst forward, and talking of good business, Real Madrid's loss has been
all of those games, you know, 15 goals in those.
Well, now here's Volland at the other end. Well, is that not typical of the way Borussia Dortmund play football? Dominant chances, forcing the opponents into errors, but the first time that the opponent has a sight of their goal, they ram it into the back of their net. And in Kevin Volland, it's always a chance that he's in. Radecki's had to be at his best to keep it at 1-0, but it's not for long. It's 1-1 now. Mats Hummels, 90 seconds apart the goals, and we're back where we started. We're level again. This time it's 1-1.
Well, I have to say, this is a brilliant header from Mats Hummels. It's a good ball in, but he really attacks it. Runs from the penalty spot across towards the...
Being a dull match, one way or another, they're either creating chances or it's now maybe for Leverkusen. Diaby! 2-1! Oh no, the flag's up. The flag's up. And anything other than what's going out on the pitch.
But that's what you need from your...
Breathtaking as this one.
No.
First, Dortmund tried to regroup. Diaby's first time was his 10th this campaign. Diaby went for the bending shot. Still with Sancho. And you could see that well played his teammates to crowd. Inevitably, we haven't got time to tell you about much. Late through to Haaland, who'd made the darting run. And the bending shot is into the net! Magnificent! Welcome back, Emre Can. You have been missed, and you are capable of moments like that.
Absolutely stunning. I think that's taken everybody's breath away. Absolutely brilliant finish from him. Get an equaliser, but get to half-time, regroup a little bit. This is such a pulsating game. That's a bad tackle.
Referee's coming over to take retribution. Blood, they wanted red. The referee...
Be ready for that big game against Paris Saint-Germain. That's what Emre Can.
I noticed with a tongue in the cheek. Anyway, here's Diaby. Was that a clip? No, says the referee. Haaland helps it on its way. Now he has given the free kick. Fittings against a team who they haven't beaten back again. The cross is a good one, and Witsel volleys it over, and it was a great opportunity.
I don't think you realise how much time he had. What a pick out from Sancho. He could have taken a touch.
Leverkusen look for an equaliser, and Tar knocks it back, and Volland does provide the equaliser. 2-2.
Well, it's that man again, gets his team out of trouble. But this is all about a terrible, terrible defensive pass from Matt Hummels. Plays it out for a corner, really should have taken a touch, tried to play it back.
And you forget that the kid's only 19 with Juve and Atletico Madrid, but here they come again with Sancho. But
it's really a centre-back.
Perhaps even more significant than we realised, particularly as Diaby drills it. Scored. Here's Hakimi. It's been one way then the other. Volland giving the lead to... if you like your UEFA Youth League action, you can watch Derby. Has come on for the start of the... And Giovanni Reina is now on the field. And
team in yellow. So Visor really in there to...
Cross as well, Sancho. Guerrero was leaning back. It was a better position than maybe he realised. Maybe it just hit a bobble beam. It's quite a number of years of talent ahead of them. Has had his chance though. We haven't seen too much of Havertz. That's a fair comment. Tar's just caught Volland offside. Dortmund dictating for long periods by Leverkusen. Hakimi. Sancho! 3-2 Borussia Dortmund. Another goal for Jadon Sancho. 16 for the campaign, 13 in the Bundesliga. And it goes one way and then the other this match. It's now going the way of the visitors again.
Reina, if this does get knocked off, is a silly, silly boy. He doesn't need to...
Free kick.
It's not assisting, it's actually reffing the game. Another time, which there will be now. 35, sorry.
Don't wish.
Look at that in a different way.
Here comes Sancho again. Here come Dortmund again, and Reina's won the corner. It was his foul that has... Reina, deflection. Oh, it's just gone beyond the post. I thought it was going in off the keeper. I think the keeper thought it was going in off the keeper. Oh, hang on a minute. That almost... Now then. Really good ball. Those kind of players, no, you sit down. The kid's having a go. Stay down, and Havertz! Oh, it's on the end of this one. It's over his head. Goalkeeper just about get... It just ruins the height of... Comes Hakimi. There are options right and left. It's 3-2 now. It's Guerrero, and surely this time Dortmund will hit the front, and VAR will not stop it being Bаyер Lевerkusен 2, Borussia Dortmund 3.
Wow, what a game. Kai Havertz hits the post the other end. Should have scored. Sancho's had one disallowed.
I was just going to say that don't underestimate him. Go 3-2 down, and we're only at the midpoint of the second half. Minutes will tell us. It's not a bad ball in, but it's... Previous 4 appearances for his club. It's clever.
Well, offside.
Oh no, the flag stays down. Bailey, and will it stand? Will it stand?
No, they're miles offside. Put your flag up in the...
For a decision that basically the assistant could have confidently made. Should never have occurred. There should never have been the elation, and because set of rules of VAR in midweek in Europe, and then another...
With Sancho having a goal disallowed, which should have been given in my view. It's been a brilliant...
About to make the change, then he signalled, actually I can. Here's Havertz. Oh, it's a lovely ball, and Volland is onside, and Bailey! 3-3! Dortmund were dropping deeper. Leverkusen were having more of the play in the final third, and Bailey makes it count. Really pleased for him. Great header! Bender makes it 4! Lars Bender turns this match completely around. They trailed 3 minutes ago. Now they've hit, having started the whole thing off. Here's Ray.
Been particularly well. There might be more goals.
It's a clever ball. Well.